Guys, welcome to this new stream. Today we're gonna do the same as 2 days ago, I think, 3 days ago. I was supposed to do this live stream yesterday, but oh, whoops, sorry, yesterday, but yeah, I was caught in different stuff. So I'm gonna do this now, which is probably an even worse time than usual. But you know how it works, guys. The live will be on the channel so you can catch up with it if you have any interest into this process. So what are we doing today? We are selecting again our entry for the VP Awards. But this time we are gonna select the portrait entry, which is it's a tough one. It's a tough one. So, like as usual, just like last time, we're gonna start by checking up some stuff on the website of the VP Awards. I want to check some entries that people have put so far. Not everything. I'm not gonna comment on everything or whatever. Just for myself, I want to get a grasp on what is trendy or how hard will it be to win. I never won a portrait. I Yeah, I think I never did in any kind of contest. Never won with a portrait. I probably did good, like being runner up or something, but yeah, I don't remember winning something with a portrait. So it's not a category in which I feel super favorite or like uh, in position to win. But anyways, I do have a lot of portraits. I like taking portraits, so let's see if we can find something a bit interesting or whatever. So wait, give me a sec. Give me a sec. It's okay, I guess. To take a sec. Yeah, okay. Going back on the website, I want also to check the last winners. I remember last year winner very clearly, Taka-san. But I want to check the previous editions winners as well. And by the way, if you watched my my stream last time where I selected my environment shot, I'm afraid I'm still not completely set on my decision. The shot I decided to keep after at the end of the stream, I was very hesitant between two, and truth is I'm still hesitant between those two. So, you know, it's really hard to just decide something. Let me put some stuff out to show you maybe. Yeah, so I was hesitating between this one and this one. At the end of the stream, I set up. I decided to go with this one, but now I'm very hesitant because for all the reasons we discussed in the last stream. If you want to know more, you can just go back on it and check the last part. But yeah, this one also was more simple. I don't know. Maybe it kind of creates a surprise by its simplicity. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna give more thoughts about this in my before I entry my stuff. Now, the portrait, I did a pre-selection already of 63 portraits, but it will be much easier to select actually. I think I haven't done all my galleries, so I might take 5 minutes to check a bit more if I have others potential bangers that I forgot about. But I already have some kind of a top five, so we'll see. But first, let me check. Um, I want to see what won before. So I remember Takasan one from last year. And that's a very important one. How do I? Yeah, okay. So let's check all the previous year's winners. I mean, the juries were very different previous years, much less judges, I think. So of course, it plays a big role. The more judges you get in the judging panel, the hardest it will be to create, I mean, a big win. You know, it will be very tight, I think, between a couple of shots. So the first edition, who won the portrait? Virtual abstract shot, action shot. I remember this one. Oh wow, interesting. The landscape. Oh, it was landscape back then. The landscape. I do have a very similar shot. Interesting that this one won. I'm not gonna take this as you know, because it's 4 years ago. First of all, the overall virtual photography community changed a lot, and probably the judges back in the then were very different. And but yeah, it's still interesting to see what won. The 16:9 won. I really hope. Anyways, okay, so we have the portrait. Huh. Virtual urban shot. Urban was a category back then. Interesting. Okay, so anyways, the winner. Do I have the? Oh no, it's just. Oh, it was Quasimodo. Actually, I didn't remember that. Okay, so the shot is. Ooh, sorry, something fell off. So the you cannot have the big picture, but okay, it was a portrait of this character in A Plague Tale. I do have much better portraits. Sorry, sorry, Quasimodo, if you're looking at this, but yeah, I do have better portrait of her. But yeah, again, not checking on this is not really an indication of what would win this year, but what won before. Okay, so the 21 edition. Okay, so that's the industry stuff. Okay, so the portrait. Oh, was that? Oh yeah, Radar Warrior. Yeah, that's a great one. That's a great portrait. That's really my like what I like to see in portraits. I'm not good at doing this, but the light on the eye, the movement of the hair, the very dramatic white and black opposition. Well, really good. Interesting to check out what won the abstract. That was just in photo mode. Oh boy, this guy. But the shot is good. Shot is good. It's not really abstract though, but whatever. The abstract category is always something that bothers me. I'm not good at abstract. Last year I was a runner up in the category, to my biggest surprise, like really. But what I really don't like is that usually people enter shots that are not even abstract. That are just details or stuff like this. Abstract is really something that is not well understood in photography, or I don't understand it. I don't understand it well in photography because I've studied it so much in painting. Maybe that's totally different, but for me, as soon as there is something that you can recognize, an object or whatever, it's not abstract anymore. Abstraction is really about colors, movement, or composition only. If you recognize something, even though it's a very close-up detail or whatever, it's not abstract. I don't know. I'm no specialist on this. Again, I don't do this type of shot. Yama is amazing at this. I really Yeah, this one was really amazing by Jim. In the environment category. Yeah, I think when I chose the stuff on my environment, I talked about this type of shot, and I was definitely thinking about this one. It's a banger. This shot would win every day, every competition, I think. I do have an issue with the placement of the character, though. I would have placed it here. I don't know, but yeah, that's not that's almost perfect shot. Um, that was action. Okay, just a movement. Interesting. All right, so the portrait was this, very contrasted, very, And in 22, environment. Well, okay, interesting. Sunset. Port. Oh no, that was creative. Detail, yeah, sure. Portrait. Okay. Okay. I'm not impressed by this one, but I see the value of it, like the double face. The Yeah, no, it's a good portrait. But what I mean is that it feels a bit more um not mundane. That's not. I mean, it's a strong face. It's a good portrait. I'm not arguing with this. But can I? Oh, I cannot have it. Wait, cannot have it fully. Okay, that's weird. Anyways, um, yeah, it lacks something very original for me. As a judge, I probably wouldn't have made this one my first one. I don't know. I haven't seen the other ones, but I mean, the bear face. Is it a portrait of the bear of what was his name, Ivor? That works. It's original in this way, but composition wise, or I don't know. I'm not okay. I'm just a bit surprised that it's so. I guess it's a good news for people who have been doing like very, very clean and classic portraits. I would say. Um, I know that Franz Buma, for instance, has a lot of really amazing classic portraits. They are not spectacular. What I call spectacular usually is something that really just have a wow effect for everyone. You know, like we'll see the next one. They are just perfectly lit and technically executed portraits. I do think for a contest you need something else. You need something that is a bit more original than just a very clean and professional portraits. In this type of contest, I mean, right? And so last year, oh, look at this! What an amazing environment shot! I wonder who did. Okay, that's mine. I'm very happy that I won with this one. Honestly, that's the. Oh, okay. Last year, you can still see the shots in big. Honestly, I think this is my In the Air Tonight shot. I was watching on YouTube yesterday a big 2 hours documentary on Phil Collins, made on Drumeo channel. If you like drumming, you know Drumeo for sure. So this is an amazing interview with Phil Collins, and yeah, of course he speaks about the In the Air Tonight. Phil, this is this type of stuff. It happens once in your life almost. You have something that is simple but very banger, and that I think that's this shot for me. Unfortunately, I won't be able to make better shots. uh I don't know, we'll see. That's the challenge now. You have to live with this when that's the detail shot that I really love. Really, oops, what did I do? I really like this and I really want a detail shot again like this to win this year. Anyways, we're here for portrait, and the winner last year was this amazing portrait. And you see, this is exactly what I meant by you need something more. You need a detail. You need something that will catch the eye. No pun intended on this shot, but that will make the difference, because technically this portrait is not better than others. You can even argue that the vignette is a bit too strong, or it's a bit weird, or the ratio, aspect ratio is not perfect, or whatever you can argue with. It's a banger because it has this effect with the eye and the hand. The placement is absolutely perfect. The colors make the eyes pops in the perfect way. And most of the judges who are not virtual photographers or technical geeks, because you have this type of virtual photographers a lot, people who just love being super high resolution, super perfectly shaders, the TSAA, whatever, they are loving this. And if your shot has a bit of technical issues, it would be a no-go for them. But their shots are normal, not bad or whatever, but just nothing creative or whatever. So this type of people will always be complaining about the winners, because they are like, yeah, but look at this shot isn't, I don't know what they would find as a reason to complain about. But yeah, in a contest, judges panel matters. I've said that a lot. And again, if you haven't watched, I did a video last week or 10 days ago, how to win a VP contest, which is a bit of a clickbait, of course. But still, that's the type of thing you have to have in mind. Of course, people would give this shot a lot of points. That's a winner. That's the definition of a winner, because it's just surprising. You're like, oh, wow, I thought, wait, you look at it twice because you, excuse me, you kind of think that this eye is on the hand, and you're like confused about what's happening. And this surprising effect gives you much more satisfaction watching this shot than just a clean technical shot. So of course, more judges will give more points to this one because of this effect. So again, that's not something that you can have easily in any of your portraits, but that's how I will try to find my entry. I will try to decide what shot might have. I don't have any shot as strong as this one, that's for sure, but something that people might consider a good idea or something, I don't know. So now let's see what is up this year so far. Oh wow, there will be a lot of 9:16 form aspect ratio, and I know for a fact that a lot of judges in this panel won't like this. I mean, if it serves a purpose, of course, but yeah. This one, for instance, this V1, you can argue that it would have been better cropped. We talked a lot about it. Love this one. Oh, wow, I love this one. Huh? Can I? Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's the type of shot that I love, because it's a portrait without a face. And this is very ballsy, I think, to enter. I hesitated a lot when doing my pre-selection of shots to put this type of thing, because I have some shots that are, you can tell who is the character if you know the game, mostly. And it's more about the ambience or the attitude of the person than the face. I think it's a very good idea, but yeah, probably a bit risky. Anyways, oh, how do I just go to it? Okay, okay. Anyways, let's see. We have. I expect a lot of this type of shot, like the one on Alan Wake here. Oh, I cannot just open the shot in like this one. Oh God. Okay, that's terrible. I cannot really zoom on the shot that I want. Sorry. Wait, wait, wait. Okay, let's put it back. So yeah, oh, this one entered twice. Very contrasted shots with, kind of clair-obscur, chiaroscuro. I have some shots like this myself, so of course, if I think that these are better than mine, I won't enter this shot, of course. Like this one, I do have shots like this as well with effect like this, like going up, like this one. Okay, so you have tier, you have, oh, this one is interesting, the cyberpunk one, just behind, under me. Yeah, okay, okay. Yeah, this is Ellie is pretty good. Like the light, it's pretty good. Yeah, I expect a lot of boobs with Eve. I guess. Oh, this one is nice. Oh, oh, wow. I love this one. Yeah, 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 yeah. It will be strong competitors. This is interesting as well to me because I like this shot because it's Eve and it's not her boobs. So it does add a value in your portrait or in your entry if you go, I mean, at least to me, if you play with what others did, if you specifically go against what everyone is doing with a specific character, for instance, it might be something that people who knows the game or who have seen a lot of shots appreciate. Like, oh, okay, at least it's not her boobs. So yeah, interesting. Also, in a portrait, I try myself. I would like to find a description. Sorry, a description of the character. Something that tells me that represents this character mental state or stuff like this. So this one in red might be interesting because it's Alan Wake, like the tormented mind or something like this. This is also something that I would be trying to find, maybe. But of course, you have this type of shot here. The what's her name? Judy with the butterfly. The placement of the butterfly is nice. The eye catch light is really nice. The aspect ratio is bothering me, but I mean, it can get a lot of points, of course. This one from The Last of Us, nothing wrong with it. Format is nice, like the particle effect is pretty cool. The light on the mask, why not? You can argue that this part of the shot, top left, is a bit distracting. But I mean, we've seen this a lot. So I guess it's not really winning chances are not too high, I guess. But you have this type of composition with oh, that's Hager. I'm pretty sure this shot. I hope you see which one I'm talking about. The little one in black and white. I think it's Hager. Yeah. So composition with background and stuff. It's really interesting. We will probably have a lot of cinema portraits because it's visually impressive. but is the light really great here? I'm not sure. This one is really nice. Again, MJ. I mean, that's just me, but she looks pretty bad in Spider-Man 2. I really don't like what they did with her. And this shot makes me forget about it. And I really love the light and the flow of the hair. Really, really good. Oh, this will be hard. The colors here. Oh, is this LKK? This shot of Nico, it looks like one of mine. I thought it was mine. I was like, what? So yeah, maybe, probably not very original. A lot of people use this frame. Oh yeah, we have really cool shots. Oh, I have no chance whatsoever to win. Okay, which is comforting. I mean, you can take risks. Oh, look at this. Amazing. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, this one is really cool. Also, this factor is very important in portrait. If the character is cool, the shot is cooler, right? If you don't know the character, you're surprised by, I never seen this guy. I don't know who's that with the bullet on the mohawk. Really cool. And I mean, maybe it's a girl. And it plays it plays a part. Okay, now we have some really strong technical stuff here with a lot of reshade work. Phew, that's a good portrait of Songmi. Yeah. And here you have a good example of the risk of using just a not super original framing or angle, because you have two shots of Judy that are very similar just because of the position. Of course, the shots are very different, but just the position makes you compare them right away, and then one have a chance, the other one have none. So you want to avoid this type of stuff. You want to avoid entering a shot that probably will be very similar to another one. The car portrait is really bold as well. It's a good idea to try. It's not a human face, it's a car, but it still answers to the portrait criteria. So yeah, interesting. Huh. Yeah, a lot of really good shots. Okay, it will be very. Oh, there she is. I do have a shot of her in my selection. Okay. Yeah. Whoever wins this year is very lucky because the competition is fierce. Fierce. Good idea. The portrait with this figure, hidden figure. Oh, okay. I mean, usually when I watch entries, I'm still confident I have a shot that can compete, not necessarily win, of course, but at least be in be in a selection of the first round or whatever. Here, yeah, I'm not so confident anymore. Seeing all these amazing, yeah, okay, we have an extreme close-up as well. This, I don't think I would enter myself. I do a lot of extreme close-ups, and it's really hard to decide if it fits in a portrait category and not in a detail category. I think I have I have some kind of a limit in my framing that still goes extreme close-up but still portrait, and I think it's when you at least can see the face features, the eye, the nose, and the lips, or at least one lip. I would still consider it a portrait. Now an eye shot like this, I would consider it detail. Interesting. Oh yeah, really cool colors and stuff. Oh boy, this one is interesting. Huh. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so there are a lot of serious contestants in portrait. Like, I mean, not just beautiful portrait of, like this one from Aloy. I mean, nothing wrong with this portrait, but it's been so many times, so long that we've seen this so many times. Oh, sorry, my sentence was weird. I mean, for me, there is no way this type of shot win. I mean, 2 years ago maybe. Now it's well overdone, but maybe it will prove me wrong and this one will win. I don't know, but still, yeah, this is still a portrait. Like the Song Mi one with the eye, the red eye, is still a portrait, even though it's an extreme close up. Because you still have a feel of the face features and yeah. I mean, to me, anyways. All right. That's amazing to watch. If you are someone who try to just get better at portraits, this gallery is definitely amazing to watch and to observe. Yeah. Again, this one, this portrait of the cyberpunk character, is the same example as I said earlier. It's super clean. It's technically great. The light is on point. There is, no flaws in this shot. But does it have the wow effect? Yeah, a bit because of the eyes and you know. But I think at the last, I mean, it can be a runner-up. I That's just my speculation again, right? I'm not saying. I mean, obviously, I'm not saying what the future will be. Yeah, interesting stuff with the lights, the lightings. Um, okay. Oh, the alien one is really nice. Very reminiscent of a poster, of course. Okay, okay. So we have a bit of everything. It will be hard to find a shot that is, standing out. Let's see. Let's see what I have in store. I have this one that I didn't put in my selection because I love it, but yeah, no, it's not a winner after what we saw. All right, so in my selection, I have different types of shot. I have some that I will throw away right now because I know, you know. But I still wanted to showcase them because I think it has different type of angles in the idea and the thinking process of the entries. So let's review them. So this is an old shot that I still love. I think I tried did it to do it again at some point, but I never was able to get as good as this one. Technically, it's not great because the definition is not super strong. It's yeah, but I do like it a lot. So yeah, probably not good enough though this year. But yeah, this one as well. Or this one won't go because yeah, I love the colors, I love the tones, but the doff is really bad. Like you can see on the nose, it's really meh. I should post edit this. There is still my tag there. That's back in the days I was doing watermarks. Oh, I stopped doing this. It butchers the shots actually. And once you put this in a gallery on your website or whatever, people just see this. It's really looking weird. I was trying to put it in different placement every time back then. It was really tiring. At some point, I decided to put it always at the same place, but then in a gallery, it looks very bad. So yeah. So this is what I said about the extreme close-up that I still consider a portrait. So you see, I love this one because it's strong. I mean, the eye contact is good. The light is nice. The dirt on the face, it's very dramatic. The hair, but for the same type of effect and same type of shot of portrait, we've seen already maybe 20 in just scrolling down the selection. So no way this one will win. So okay, another ID is to go for something that is not a face portrait. It's more like we call a candid portrait. And it's really about Alan Wake's state of mind. My goal with this shot was to portray his mind troubles, right? And personality issues and stuff. So that's why he's not, we see it's Alan Wake, but we don't see his face. So I think it's a good idea to, if we try to enter something original. Now, will this be enough? I mean, is it really a portrait or an environment shot? Because the whole effect is about the glass and the rain on the glass or whatever, the condensation or whatever it is. You know, I mean, again, I feel like judges would be like, oh yeah, good idea, but maybe framing it like that, then something, more, a bit more close, would have worked better, and then it's a lose shot. It's a losing shot. So we'll see. I have this one that I really love. I have another one more recent that have the same effect that I love. So what I love is in this shot is this completely fucked up doff, because it's completely unnatural doff on this eye. So of course, an actual photographer, traditional photographer, would probably go like, "What the fuck is this? I mean, it's weird. It's technically impossible or whatever." I do have a lot of shots like this because I consider myself that virtual photography should do impossible stuff. We're not here to emulate traditional photography. I mean, if you want to do traditional photography, just do traditional photography. Virtual photography is set in a virtual space, and you have a latitude of a panel of possibilities bigger, and I think we should use this. That's really my personal opinion on this. So this type of shot, what I like is that the character is not crying at all at this moment of the game either. But the dove, at least to me, maybe I'm the only one, but the dove makes it looks like he's crying. You can, the bokeh in the eye catch light really looks like tears are about to go out. I don't know. So I like this kind of effect. I have this one. Yeah, I mean it's okay, but no. Okay, so this one is one of my top 5. I really, really like this shot. I really think it has a bit of an unexpected aspect in the lighting, because it's a weird lighting, and actually it's again this type of lucky shot. I just set my spotlight in a very unusual place that I wouldn't have done before. I was just trying to do something differently, and it turned out really, I don't know, I liked it a lot. I liked this super bright on the cheek. Wow, the definition is pretty bad, by the way. Once you zoom in. I don't know, maybe some people would be like, what the fuck is this cheek super burned? But I like this shadow on the neck. I really like the fact that it looks like she's avoiding this bright light. I don't know. I just like the overall vibe. I used a bit to how it's called. It's the opposite of softness. The light is a bit too metallic, if you will. So she's she looks like she's fuck, how it's called in English. She's wet, like that. She's shiny. The skin is a bit too shiny, but somehow I think it, yeah, I don't know, I like it. I just like this shot on every aspect, so I will keep this in my probably top 5, I'd say. And I have a lot of different ones from Wukong, of this second sister, or is it the seventh sister? I don't remember the number of this one. Sorry, fourth. That's the fourth sister. That's the second sister. So yeah, again, same vibe as before. The dove is really strong and makes it interesting, I think. And also in this specific shot, I really like her eye expression. Um, she looks very different than what she is actually, and it's really because I caught this frame where she looks like judging you. I don't know, I like it. I also like the blue light. But I have this one with the same ID as before, and this time I decided to focus on the back eye, which is really not something most people would do. So I like this shot because it's creative, and I'm afraid of this shot because it's too creative, and it goes against a lot of, usual rules of portraits. So I'm not sure I would be rewarded for just having uh, I don't know, a specific use of dove. The placement of the face is also, the composition is also a bit counterintuitive, but I did this on purpose. So, I'm not sure. It's a risky shot. You have some hair still here, which could be seen as a problem. This back there as well, you have some details that could be interfering. So, risky one, but I like it, so I'm gonna keep. A not risky one, just a bit of wow effect because of the particles and the eyes, maybe, and of course the character itself. But yeah, no, seeing what we've seen so far, I'm not sure this one. I mean, I'm pretty sure this one wouldn't win. I mean, there is a weird thing happening with the eyes as well, because I lit her eyes differently with different spotlights, and it was really hard to have her looking perfectly straight. So if you look close enough, it looks like this eye is looking a bit there. So it looks like my eyes actually, like a crossed eye somehow. So yeah, she's not really looking right at the camera. So yeah, I love this one, but yeah, this is a detail shot. I just, I don't think I would enter this in a. But I love it. It's a bit impressive. This shot I really like. Some people really criticized it, like she was looking weird and she was not beautiful. I couldn't disagree more. I mean, I think she doesn't look like herself. That's Ping Ping from Wukong. She looks a bit different than what she is, but I don't know. The light works well for me. I do like it. I actually like it very much. I don't know. Would this one be? Ah. Uh, same character, different lighting. I love this one because, again, she looks nothing like she is at this moment in the game. I just redone all the lighting, but this is something that judges won't know, so it's not a valid reason to enter this shot. Okay, I have this one and this one that I really like because it's a portrait of the forehead and the hairline, I guess. But yeah, I like the vibe of these shots. I like the. Yeah, I think it depicts the character better than an actual face portrait. But yeah, This also, I mean, it's a good portrait. Love the light, of the emotion on the face, but yeah, it's not strong enough. I mean, strong enough. Yeah. Again, very super close up. Really like the tones of this shot, how it came out. Well, it looks like a lion portrait, actually. The eyes are amazing. Is it a great portrait? Probably not. It's just a cool character, cool eye shots. Yeah, this is a serious one in my book. I love it. I love how it looks like a illustration. I love the angle. I love the light. I love the white background, which is pretty rare. Oh damn. Yeah, probably not a winner, but I would be. I wouldn't be ashamed to enter this one. Okay. No, I love this one as well, but yeah, no, actually, compared to this one, no. I mean, the hair movement is interesting. Whatever. Okay, this one I just love it, and no one cared about this shot except for wait, Alison. That was Alison who really loved it and supported it. But yeah, I shared it a couple of times trying to get attention on this one, but no one. I don't know. I don't know. I love it. So again, extreme close-ups of cool characters. Yeah, no, that's. I mean, this one could go as a portrait, I guess, because it's a random guy and it's just his face painting and emotions and toughness that is depicted. Hmm. But there will be better shots of this type of. Yeah. I thought about this one because I expect not much shots from cell shading games for portrait category. I love this one because there is a sparkle going on the forehead. It's not on her. It's actually I was able to catch a good frame and make it looks like she's having this third eye thing. I love this character anyway. I just love Maya. But yeah, I mean, I have a couple of ideas. I'm not a big fan of splash colors like this, just black and white with just one color, but occasionally I do it. And in this case, I think it makes sense because of the tattoos and the lips and the eyes. But yeah, no. My most recent portrait, I did this one with the Cyberpunk new photo mode. Um, I like the colors, I like the angle, whatever. But again, probably not strong enough for. Of course, I had to put this one, right? I mean, did I ever enter it in a portrait category? This is by far, hmm, not by far, but yeah, this is really one of my favorite portrait I did ever. Um, I use this shot as a mark, like brown shot, kind of. You can find it on my website. It's the main page. You can find it everywhere on my YouTube banner or whatever. It's always the shot I use because it's. I don't know. I think it really is striking. The glance, the colors. I love this shot. I really do. So should I enter this one? I mean, probably half of the judges who knows me would instantly recognize me. So that could be a good or a bad thing. And again, it's an old shot, so it feels a bit lazy. But and maybe I would rotate it. I did rotate it on my website. Sometimes I do rotate it, and it's mainly because this is the actual angle I took it in games. In game, I couldn't have her on a different angle on this specific frame. But portraits where the character is looking left are not good. I mean, it usually gives the vibe of looking to the past, it's not a positive look. So looking forward is always more advised, except if you want actually to portray something with a nostalgic vibe or whatever. I don't know. But in this case, it was not my intention, and yeah, at some point I turned it around, so I might have this one because it has some cool effect, and I think we won't see a lot of terrifying portraits. So I thought maybe why not, but no, not a winner. As I said, we will see a lot of this type of shot, very contrasted with very little light. I do think this one is pretty strong. I love it because of the rim light on the hair back there. The texture is pretty interesting, I think. It looks like almost like abstraction shot. And I do like how you can see a bit of light here on the forehead hair, so you can understand where it goes. Like you can create this empty space, you can create your own haircut somehow. So I do like this shot. I think it's but is it much better than others that we've seen in the same style? No, probably not. Yeah, I was like, why not a portrait of a bird or a chocobo? But yeah, it was most for the joke. Again, a different idea that I had, like a portrait that is not a portrait. It's just a, but it does depict this robot head and face. So, but the shot is terrible. Like the quality is terrible. So too bad. But the idea was interesting, I think. The classic, my lovely half face portrait. I mean, I love this one, but there is my tag there. Oh god, I was putting this everywhere. Yeah, whatever. Bye bye, Chloe. Yeah, we're thinking about this one as well, just because I love Nico and I love her face, and yeah, technically not super clean because it's maybe it's a 1080p shot that I upscaled. So yeah, I love her though, Nicoletta. Yeah, no. Ghost of Tsushima. I mean, yeah, but that's not a portrait, is it? It's more of a detail again, detail shot. So no. Extreme close up of this guy in God of War. Good shot. I love it. I did it twice. I did it in on PlayStation 4, I think, and then on PC. That's the PC version. Senua, we will have a lot of her. Oh yeah, that one was I was thinking to myself, would this fit in a portrait category? It is a portrait of my character. It is a portrait of like maybe evil and good. Yeah. Would people go? Yeah, probably like, oh wow, okay, yeah, cool idea, okay. Oh yeah, then notice that the lights are reversed. Like this is red light with blue accent, and this is blue light with red accent. But yeah, no, it's not the best portrait. Like this one, I like this one because it's blue, it's beautiful. No winner, right? Another idea, like a portrait that hid the face. It does showcase a important aspect of this character, the arm. I like this one because of the light, but it's not wow. This one because it's a dog. I mean, a human dog. you could go like, okay, interesting. It's also a landscape oriented shot. Okay, this one is again in my top 5. This one I really like. I'm really proud of this one, and just the doff is really bad on the hand. Like the texture of the hand was terrible, so I did posted it a doff effect on it, but it doesn't look very well, very beautiful. But the character design, this effect with the magical links or whatever it is, the composition, everything is a bit different. Everything is so it could get points because of this. That's my whole point. So yeah, this one I keep it in my last rotation. I love this one as well, but it needs a bit of work to really go in and see all the details that what's happening. It's a bit too dark. Um, so yeah, I don't think this one would fit, but love it. Yeah, this one, yes. Yeah. Okay, so this one could have also a bit of a chance because of the composition and the fact that half of the shot, 2/3 of the shot are just wings, and it's just about the colors. My most main problem with this is, yeah, first of all, she's a bit too much on the right side. Composition wise, I regret a bit. But I was trying to get her eye catching. Now the other problem is the eye is looking bad. The eye is actually looking, like there is a problem of texture, and if you, it looks a bit weird. Once you notice this, it bothers a bit. Like some feathers are going in, clipping in so this type of detail I don't like, but I do think this shot has a good impact value. So same here. I do love the vibe of this shot. I like the colors. The problem is I couldn't get the plants to. Oh, I did a terrible job in my post edit. By the way, I would fix this. Yeah, the texture was really bad. Like this, you can see here. I didn't blur it. I wasn't able to use DOF in game, so I did some post blur thing, but very lazy work here. I didn't do it properly to try to hide some of the artifacts that you can see here, for instance. So yeah, I would have to make a better post edit DOF on the plants, I guess. But I do like the vibe of the shot. And the composition looks like an old painting somehow. Yeah, so no, this one won't go because, of course, it won't be the only one depicting Senua's face. But I do like the color, the blue color, the detail on the hair, the facial hair, stuff like this, like the expression. I did this shot in the. I wanted to emulate the Furiosa poster. But yeah, this is a much better idea, I think. Technically, it doesn't look great. I mean, if you look here, meh. But it uses the game filter that showcase, the madness of this world and her state of mind. You know, a bit problematic, I would say. I have no idea how to talk about this with tact in English. But yeah, I love this shot. The duality of Senua, whatever. Yeah, just a clean shot, clean portrait with cool textures, but meh. This one is a bit more interesting because I actually had this light on the eye. But yeah, no, it's no winner here. Okay, that one. Ah, yeah. Ah, that one is a possible good contestant because it's a double portrait. Uh, yeah, this one has good chances, I'd say. Uh, no, I I wasn't able to get a better angle or orientation on her with this reflection in the knife. It's not posted it. It's all taken in. I mean, I did posted it one thing here in the knife in this place. We could see her shoulder because the reflection is not an actual reflection, it's an effect in the cutscene. And when you move around, you have some places like the knife frame, like the knife blade, where you have this reflection, but it's really hard and it moves in a weird way, so it's not the actual reflection. So having her shoulder showing up in the reflection would make a weird effect. Like you would understand that this reflection is impossible. So I took it off so we can still believe that it's an actual reflection, even though if you think about it, you would understand that it's not possible. But it still looks like a possible reflection. And then you have her look going almost like she's looking at him in the knife. So I really love this one, and I think it's a good shot. Is it, would it get more points than an actual so beautiful portrait just with this ID? I'm not sure. Yeah, no. Why? No. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. This one is also some a shot that is usually very plebiscited by people. They love it. I love it. I think it's a good portrait of a character, even though it's a back. It's a good idea to have maybe a portrait of the back. Hmm. No. Mm, sorry, I'm eating now because I'm suddenly hungry. Hungry. Love the light. I love the vibe of this shot, but maybe too close up. No, no. Yeah, no. Again, the game looks amazing. The details on the face look amazing. The light is pretty good. But once you took all this off, it's just a mundane portrait. This one is a bit more interesting with the background. Again, the focus on the back eye. Mm, yeah, like this one, but no, it won't win. Same. Another idea, as I said earlier, like with the portrait we saw in the gallery already, with just the just the torso of the girl, like not showing the actual character, but showing something that makes this character who he is a good idea. But the shot itself is not that great. Mm. Yeah, no, why not? But no, no. I like this one because of the very vibrant colors, and of course, sorry, sorry, the movement of the hair and the movement of the background blur effect. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's pretty simple, but it does have a okay, interesting idea with this swirling movement. I actually like it very much. The nose is a bit too rosé, too But yeah, that's really weird because it goes a bit against everything I say. And it's not super strong, technically lit portrait. It's not a very, and yet I love it. Yet I do love its simplicity. Would I go as far as entering this one? Mm, I mean, I'm not putting too much hope in the portrait category, so I could, but I'm gonna keep this one. Okay, so we done. All right. So I'm gonna erase now the ones that I'm definitely not keeping. So this one, this one, this one I keep. This one I'm gonna go and erase it because I think for the same effect, the one of the four sister is a bit more interesting. This one I keep, of course. No, this one no. So I like this one, but no, this one I want. I'm gonna keep. This gonna go. This gonna go. Gonna keep this one just a bit more. This one I let go. Let go. Let go. Let go. Bye bye. Keep this one. No. You know what? I'm gonna keep this one just one more round. Nah. Sorry, Maya. Love you, but so this one, as much as I like the the contrast and the colors, for the same type of close up on the eyes, the other cyberpunk one is better. So I'm gonna erase this one. Yeah, this one is better. No, I'm gonna erase this one, but yeah, I think it's a. I mean, I like it. No, no, Chocobo. No, 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 no. Sorry, Nico. Love you. Okay, so you see, it's really easier this time to just go ahead. Really like the angle of this one because a lot of people took it from full front, and I'm the only one that I saw going with the looking up angle. But yeah, it's not gonna. No, 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 no. This one too. I mean, ah, we've seen what we've seen before with what entries. This one I keep. What entries are already in. Yeah, I mean, we need better than this. Really hesitating on this one. Gonna take it off. Yep. Nope. Yep. Nope. 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 No. No, from the same, like the originality of this one being. I mean, let's skip it just a bit more. Nah, nah. I'm gonna keep this one for now. And okay, so we're back at the beginning. All right. So how many do we have now? 14. 14. Okay, this round will be a bit harder. This one I really thought would be a winner, but the more I look at it, the more the flows I see, like the texture are not that great. Ah, I'm gonna delete. Ah. Yeah, no, this one, she's just too close from the. I mean, I could. Okay, you know what? Let's try. God, it will be hard. Okay, this one I can let go. But I cannot do it from here. Wait, let's try something. First of all, I'm gonna try to fix the one of the Lord of the Fallen. Just real quick. Because the only thing that bothers me is that she's too close from the. So what if I do this? Wait, where is my mouse again? I cannot see my mouse. Okay, so what if we do this? Is it much better? I'm blinded by my own light, so now I cannot really see the shot properly. No, it's not really. I mean, yeah, maybe. No, this is actually better, but it's less of a portrait. So now, whatever. Nope, not gonna save this. Okay, so this one goes. Okay, so this one goes. This one, I like the idea, but it's not super, like, composition wise, or these artifacts in the middle of the between the two faces is really bothering me. So I have to keep this one because the idea is just too good. I mean, if I may so say so myself. Um, Wait a minute. Oh shit, this light. All right. Okay, so no, this one I keep a bit more. This one I can let go. Keep this one. Okay, so as I said, I like the idea and all, but yeah, maybe the framing could have been better for portrait. Really love this one, so this one. So okay, as much as I love this one, and I think she looks pretty amazing and natural and realistic. I love her face. I love the eye contact. The sparkles and stuff. I think it cannot really win. So maybe that was a winner that I just erased. This one. I'm gonna keep it. This one I'm gonna let go. Okay. I'm gonna keep this one a bit more. This one I'm gonna let go. Too bad. Too bad technically it's not really beautiful. Okay, so we are down to this. I really like the idea of this one. I'm trying to see all the flows in it. I mean, the angle is weird, even if you know that she's lying on the ground and whatever. It's still a bit weird. The lighting is not particularly impressive. Nothing that I could do here. It's really just about having James in the knife and Angela face. So it's the double portrait that is interesting, but that's it. Afraid it won't. It wouldn't be enough for most judges. This one though, it has the interesting thing that it's not a face portrait. It's just the back of the character. Hmm. But it's technically solid. I mean, definition is not the best, but that's as much as I could get. This one is really just about the movement. But the eye contact is pretty strong as well. I feel like, I don't know. She's really looking right at us. And she's got a pretty face. It's not even, the game is not even out yet, this one. It's Vindictus. And I shot it in the pre-alpha release, beta, whatever it was, a test phase. This one is beautiful. I mean, the character is beautiful. The light is bold and interesting, but a bit unbalanced. It's a tough choice. This one. I kind of want to enter this one because although it's really unconventional, it's also what makes it my shot. I really like to do this type of shots that are a bit weird and so it would be more like fuck it, I'm not gonna win, but I want to display what I like to take kind of vibe. Yeah, I mean, this one is interesting because of the white background and that fits well with the hair color. The color palette is pretty nice, I feel. The angle is interesting as well, but the lighting itself is not absolutely amazing. My god, it's hard. This one is hard. Okay, so first of all, this one, I'm gonna make it. Wait. Okay. I just like it better like this. And I like the gradient yellow that is highlighting the eye as well. I did the background myself, by the way. It was yellow dominant, but there was some background wall or something like that. So I used the color to create the background, a solid background myself, to make it just more clean. Oh god, this one is hard. And no one is in the chat right now, so I'm really left alone with my tough choice. please, if you watch this live on demand, and if you just scrolling, going through the live, and you hear this now, please put a comment down where they tell me what you would choose. I mean, which one is your favorite? That would help, I think. I think I'm not gonna be able to really decide today. I don't know why this one still appeals to me so much. Maybe I'm biased because I know that Jim 2.0, that I look up to, especially for portraits. I mean, I don't know. Maybe he's done less portrait than I think, but I don't know. He said that he loved this shot. He was surprised by it or whatever he said. I was like, okay, whoa. So maybe it gave more credit to this shot than I would give myself. But yeah, no, I do think. I mean, this round shape blur. I use it occasionally, but I also usually think it's not well used. But here in this shot, it makes perfect sense. It really looks like it's the movement of the hair. It really fits. So that's satisfying. But this one is just too. Maybe this one is just too beautiful, but also too simple. Like, just the light is a bit weird and original, I would say. But maybe it doesn't stand out in the mass of portraits. It doesn't stand out as super original, even though I do think it is. I don't know if you understand what I mean, but as beautiful as it is, as good as it is, does it have the little plus? This one definitely has. I mean, this one is unsettling, even for me. There is something weird about it. Like, it's not how it's supposed to be a portrait. The sharp on the back eye itself is weird, but that's not it. It's like the placement. Maybe that's just because of my eyes. I do have this problem with my eyes. One is out centered, and it does create some. I don't know. I mean, I'm not watching stuff perfectly straight. If I was, I would be looking at it like that. I don't know if it makes sense to anyone who doesn't have this problem with the eye. But sometimes what is on the right side of a shot or on something is more hitting me because I look mainly with this part, with this eye. So maybe it plays a role here as well. I'm not sure. But having so much negative space on the left might be considered as a problem for a lot of people. But in this case, I did it on purpose because I felt like, yeah, I don't know. I just like the composition. Fuck. Damn. I like this one, but is it as bold? Okay, I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna take this one out. I'm gonna keep this one, because come on, this one is really strong. I'm not crazy, right? As much as I like the idea of this one, I think it's not the best portrait. Okay, we're down to 5. I'm gonna cry. um, I would like to have 4. Yeah. I would like to have 4. Oh no, I cannot tweet about this. I cannot put this on Twitter, like asking people to choose. because then the judges will see it. Um, I know already just by doing this live, one judge told me, I would like to watch the live, but I can't because, of course, he would know what is my entry and he would probably be biased. So I'm not gonna risk this and put this on Twitter where I have the most audience. All right, I'm not sure what to do with this one. I think this one or this one will get it this year, but I mean, I will choose. I would really like to know how many people actually like this shot. That would be very helpful, and no one is in the chat now because I stream at such a weird hour. Yeah, how could I make people participate in this and give me their opinions? I have no idea. Let's check them all together, shall we? Looking at looking at looking at them on small like this can help maybe. Yeah, okay. I'm not gonna be able to decide right now, I think. So yeah, guys, if you watch this on delayed or whatever, like, and yeah, please, between these five, comment which one do you think is the most likely to catch the judge's attention? I mean, which one is the most interesting to you? That would help a lot. Hmm. Right. For the next categories, I'm not sure I'm gonna do it live like this again because, well, I mean, it's not super. What? What did I do? Oops, sorry. Sorry about that. Yeah, no. So it's not super interesting to watch, I guess. But anyways, if I do, it will be much quicker, I think, because for other categories, I really don't have that many possible winners. I don't know. You know. So we'll see. We'll see if I do this live again. But anyways, if you watch this and are able to help, give me your 2 cents. I'm gonna enter those shots in the last, like, next week, I guess, but really in the last moment, I think. Um, but the more you wait, the harder it is, anyways. So I want to make my decisions as fast as possible. But yeah, this one is a tough one. I'm gonna need to think about it a bit more. So thank you for watching this. If you did, even if it's a live stream, just put a like on it, if you will. That helps. Drop a comment. That would be nice. But yeah, we'll see if I do another live in a couple of days, or if I just have a new video coming up. I'm not sure. So we'll see. Have a good one, guys. Be good to each other, and keep snapping. I have this other shot.